Hello and welcome, my name is Dale Gillum and I'm the Chief Analyst here at Wealth Within. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. No doubt you're here because you're either new to the market or you're experiencing challenges with your trading and seeking an alternative solution to improve the profits you take from the market. What I want to share with you in the short time that I have with you is the reality of what most traders experience when learning to trade the market and how what we provide can greatly improve your success in the market on a consistent basis. The irony is that most people seek out quick fixes to achieving their financial goals with the mindset that short-term gratification will fulfill their long-term needs. Unfortunately, most get caught up in the same trap, given that they read the same books, go to the same weekend workshops, and in doing so, get sold the same dream. I call it the Triple B dream, which stands for beaches, blondes, and BMWs. It is common for those who have ventured down this path to get hold of a set of rules and attempt to tick each one off in order to place a trade believing the market is black and white. Or they attempt to paste incongruent information together that they've selected from various books or from information they gathered on the internet in the hope of getting things right. In their mind, they are saving themselves time and money. But in reality, the opposite rings true. What many fail to see until it's too late is that it is costing them more money in terms of lost profits, lost capital, and lost opportunity. If you think about it, it's like getting a box full of mixed jigsaw pieces. How do you know if all the pieces in the box fit together to make one complete picture? You don't. And that's why this approach to trading is way too simplistic. You see, some rules might work in certain conditions and certain markets, but they are unlikely to work in all markets over all time frames. Anyone who has ever experienced this knows that it is highly unlikely that they will become a successful trader long term. Here's what some of our clients experienced before they commenced their studies with us.
Well, I've always had an interest in the markets, so I did start off by just looking it up online, and then I started trading CFDs by myself, and I wasn't really successful. It was pretty much was gambling. I lost a lot of money, and then I was looking for more formal education.
I've just been going to a variety of courses randomly over the last, say, 10-15 years, and I just found that a lot of those courses were introductory, they were very, very simplistic, and then it'd be all these hidden costs would come in afterwards, and it was you felt like you were getting sold all these things post the introductory period, and that sort of, for me, put up a red flag. And the material presented was very simplistic that you could find on Google.
In Australia, I attended a 2-hour workshop by a broker and came out of there thinking that I knew everything that I needed to be a day trader, because that's what you get to. They get you to sign up and you start buying shares, and you don't have any knowledge like why you're buying the stock, and you just want to make quick money from recommendations that you read on the website. I made money, but I lost a lot as well.
Yeah, so I had done a little bit of research online, and it was very evident really quickly that there was just so much information available on there that I just got overwhelmed, and I knew from that moment that, okay, I needed a more structured approach, because there was just so much of it. You couldn't make heads or tails of that information, and there were contradicting pieces of information as well. And with someone with almost no knowledge of the share market, it was kind of difficult to make sense of who was kind of feeding you some BS, and who was actually telling you some legit strategies or ideas for trading the share market.
Think about it. Would you give all your money to someone with your knowledge and experience to trade the market right now? You wouldn't fly in a plane if you knew the pilot had simply completed a weekend workshop. Similarly, you wouldn't want to visit a doctor who'd learned how to treat patients from scouring the internet. And so it is with the stock market. While the fast and sexy approach to trading sells courses, it has proven time and time again that it doesn't really deliver results, which is why so many traders fail. Indeed, many of you would be familiar with the statistic that 80% of traders lose, 10% break even, and 10% make money consistently. So ask yourself, do you want to be in the 10% that consistently makes money, or the other 90%? If you said the 10%, stay with me and I'll share with you just how we do this. Before moving on, let me share a bit of my background. I've been in the investment industry in various sectors for over 25 years, including banking, financial planning, stock market education, and professional trading. During that time, I've assisted thousands of traders and investors around Australia and throughout the world to become confident and profitable, not only in the stock market, but in other investment vehicles. I was first introduced to the stock market when I began my career at the age of 19. Now, in those days, financial advice pretty much came from your bank manager or an insurance agent. After talking to an insurance broker, I was excited at the prospect of investing in an institutional fund for two reasons. Firstly, because it encouraged me to save a percentage of my income, and secondly, because it meant that I'd have a sufficient deposit in years to come to purchase a house. Given the potential gain the insurance agent claimed I would make, I felt it was all too easy to achieve my goals. Unfortunately, some 5 years or so later, I had less than half of the funds I'd initially invested. While this distressed me, what I thought was even more ironic was the fact that I'd been paying so-called experts annual management fees to invest my money only to lose. What a wake-up call. At this point, I realised I had two choices. I could either continue down the same path and hope that things changed, or I could take a more disciplined approach to actively educating myself to achieve my financial goals. Of course, I chose the latter, which in hindsight has paid off tenfold. So over 3 decades later, when I reflect on my journey, I can honestly say that while it has not always been easy, it has been interesting and, in most cases, exciting. In reality, self-education requires both commitment and work. However, what I've discovered is that you don't need to be a genius or a rocket scientist to achieve consistently profitable returns in the stock market. In fact, what I discovered is that profitably trading the stock market comes down to implementing the right techniques and strategies, and doing this very, very well. It is for this reason why I began my own business of supporting corporate and retail clients to achieve their financial goals in the stock market. Tired of an industry saturated by fancy marketing and quick fix gimmicks, I co-founded Wealth Within to provide genuine education and independent investment advice to investors and traders who had become disillusioned by the industry. With so much hype surrounding the stock market, I've sought to raise the bar in the industry by setting quality standards in the level of education being delivered by developing a competency-based, government-accredited diploma course in share trading. My goal has been to ensure clients receive the correct knowledge and skill using proven and tested investment strategies to directly invest in the stock market so as to save time and money. No bells, no whistles, just safe, profitable returns. And I have to say the majority of our clients have achieved just that. Although I give full credit to them because, as the saying goes, the teacher arrives when the student is ready.
To make that money work to replace the pension I'd sacrificed. And in my first year, I multiplied that missing pension by 150%. And in my second year, since doing the course, I've multiplied it by 300%. So it's really worked for me.
I would say that they'd be crazy not to give it a go, because it's only a small amount of money compared to what you'll actually gain out of it. And it sounds like a lot of money at the start, and it did sound like a lot of money to me just to do the course, but now that I'm through it, I can see the potential and it will easily pay for itself.
And the best tip that I could give anybody was to to get a good education, and then from that good education you will be able to make decisions yourself that are meaningful. I think there's probably two regrets that I've had in doing this course. One is not doing it earlier. So I would love to wind the clock back 20 years and have done this 20 years ago, and I don't think I'd be working I'm sure I wouldn't be working a full-time job. The other thing that I would have done was, with the capital that I've got, while I'm doing the study, I would have actually had Wealth Within manage that for me with direct investment, because now that I'm coming out of the advanced diploma course, and I'm in a position to start trading confidently, I think my capital base would have been a lot bigger if I'd actually approached Wealth Within in the first place.
I'd say that you have to trust Dale. I put my trust in Dale, and I find Dale to be very honest, forthright, and yeah, I'm making the money that I spent for Wealth for the diploma back. Yeah, so you just make it back by improving the profitability, making more profit on the trades, and that pays for the course, and also the course has an element of tax deductibility to it as well, which is a good thing.
For me, it's just a way to contribute and still be a full-time mum to my two children.
Both mums completed a share market diploma to take on the traditionally male pursuit.
Once you embark on an adventure like this, you really have to be very motivated and disciplined and determined.
Experts say natural caution and a comparative lack of ego make women more successful traders than men.
So I knew for me that I need quite a structured learning environment. If I was left to my own devices with a pile of books, I would not have the discipline to pull out the information and put it together in a way that I could then apply and use. So I knew that I needed a course, that I respond well to having deadlines. I tried a few courses, some weekend courses, which a weekend's just not long enough. And in a way they made me feel more uncertain, because you can see a little bit of information, a little bit of knowledge, but there's not enough for you to actually use. So then you start to feel like it's gambling. So to find a course that takes some time to complete, but takes you through from the very basics and builds level upon level until you've got a complete picture and a complete approach to analysing the market that you can then use on any market, on any time frame, on any instrument.
You're a hell of a lot more confident than I ever was before, I can tell you. So that was the big difference from before to now. Then I'm still on my journey, you know, and I'll continue being on my journey for the rest of my life. That's just part of it, you know. But I now see, and I now have a roadmap for where I want to go and what I want to achieve. And being able to be a part of this, help other people, and trade myself, then you know it's all part of the lifestyle I lead. As low as $1,000, $500, start with that and build yourself up, you know, incrementally while doing the course. That's what I've done. I started at $500, and now I'm doing, you know, anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000 trades over the last 2 years. You know, I'm probably trading at 65% success rate, but I'm way up from what I would have been without the course.
The reality is that when you trade, you want to do so with the highest probability of success. With this in mind, and knowing that as humans we can become emotional, you need to develop a trading strategy that is logical, measurable, and most importantly, repeatable. No guesswork or gut feeling, just simple, proven strategies that will ensure you achieve consistently profitable results. Unfortunately, too many people either don't have a workable system when trading the markets, or they lose their money before they gain enough experience to be successful long term. But there is another way. As you have heard our clients acknowledge, if you are serious about making money in the stock market, our specialist accredited education courses will deliver the results that enable you to become successful and profitable over the longer term. We will give you the techniques and strategies that have proven over more than 100 years to be the essence of success in the stock market, whether you want to trade stocks or highly leveraged markets such as Forex. The benefit to you is that we have refined these techniques and strategies to present them in an effective, down-to-earth manner that will ensure you save time and money, which means you'll be making money in the markets much sooner than you otherwise would. In a nutshell, the knowledge and practical hands-on skills you gain will enable you to confidently formulate trading strategies based on the specialist techniques taught, so that you can safely and profitably trade the stock market. We understand that each of you have different lifestyles and trading requirements, which is why we offer a range of courses, with each one delivered via an online, interactive and supportive learning environment, which means you can study anytime from the comfort of your own home. The benefit to you is that this allows you to fully integrate the materials and revisit them time and time again to solidify your learning. And the great thing is, you're not alone in your journey, as you are supported every step of the way by our team in a comprehensive and supportive learning environment. No matter what you've done in the past or how you learn, we have designed each course to encompass all of the learning modalities to ensure you not only understand and can confidently apply the techniques and strategies being taught, but that you also develop the right skills and knowledge so that you gain the greatest advantage in achieving your financial goals. In fact, our whole philosophy is based on the concept of a flipped classroom, which is designed through the use of technology to improve student engagement and outcomes. And the real benefit to you is that given our courses are competency-based, there is independent evidence that on completion of the course, you will know that you are competent and confident in the applications of the techniques and strategies being taught. That said, while we understand not everyone is interested in receiving the piece of paper that comes with the course being accredited, what our clients have shared is that they enjoyed the benefit of a competency-based assessment, because it means they can confirm they've gained the knowledge and confidence to prove to themselves that what they're doing works and will generate the profits they are expecting before they put their hard-earned money at risk. So who are our courses suitable for? Well, it is for those who are new to the stock market, wanting to learn proven techniques and strategies to trade. Private traders who may be struggling or seeking specialist trading strategies to become more profitable. Those wanting to work in areas such as stockbroking and financial advisory roles, or those seeking a career change and aspiring to work in the finance and investment industry, or professionals servicing finance and investment industry, or anyone seeking an internationally recognised industry qualification. We also offer our students a guarantee of quality, because every course we deliver must pass the rigorous standards for content and student support set by the government to ensure your ongoing success comes first. As testament to the quality of the content and outcomes achieved throughout our courses, students have continually rated them very highly, with 83% rating the courses excellent, 12% rating the courses very good, and 5% rating the courses as good. Why is this important to you? Because before you invest money learning how to trade, you need to know that the education you receive actually delivers results and supports you to achieve your financial goals. But don't trust our word on this. I encourage you to review the many other success stories of our clients on our website. And remember, in a world of opportunity, the person with the greatest skills always wins. So if you'd like to know more about how we can support you to achieve your goals in the stock market, I encourage you to download the course handbook and enrolment guide on our website. Alternatively, give us a call on 1300 858 272 or Melbourne Direct on 92909999, and we'll be more than happy to discuss how you can get started on your journey to becoming a consistently profitable trader. We look forward to welcoming you on board and to supporting you to achieve your financial goals in the stock market. Good luck, good trading, and I'll see you soon.